One of my favourite things about winter is a wonderful variety of squashes that appear in our stores. The most common ones you're going to find in grocery stores at the farmers market are these guys. Butternut squash and acorn squashes. These ones you'll find everywhere. This one is a big favourite, and I'm going to come back to it in a minute. This is a spaghetti squash, and it's great for all you low-carb people out there because you can get kind of faux spaghetti. We've actually got one baked up, which I'm going to show you in a moment. I'm going to show you how to handle some of these winter wonderland vegetables. So this is the spaghetti squash. Now I'm trying to find a really good way to do this. There's no good way to get into these things. You do need a sharp knife. Cooking, you need to be strong to cook. Okay, there you go. Oh, as you can see, this inside the squash, you've got all of these seeds in here, and these you want to take out. With squashes, it's a bonus that these seeds actually are really good just separated from see this part here? These are pumpkin seeds, and these you can literally put on a sheet in your oven and roast them with a little bit of sea salt, and you're going to have pepitas, or pumpkin seeds. But right now we don't want them for this. Okay. Now what I like to do with this is I'm going to just crisscross it just a little bit with a knife, and then put a little bit of olive oil on there. Rub it in and around. Now this you can just literally put on a baking sheet and put it in the oven and bake it for about, it depends on the thickness of the squash itself, but you can bake it at 375 for about 40 minutes. This is how they come out. Now you're going to find out why they're called spaghetti. I'm just going to give it a pull. You just pull them out. By the way, I always put parchment paper when I bake because it saves with the cleanup afterwards. You can see now why it's called spaghetti squash. Now this you can literally use in the same way that you would pasta. You can toss it with vegetables, you can toss it with a pasta sauce. We have a couple of great recipes on the site. We have a spaghetti squash gratin, which is one of my favorites. It's just tossed in quick tomato sauce. And we have a spaghetti squash primavera, and also a really great one, which is a fantastic fall salad, which is a spaghetti squash agrodolce, which is actually made with a sweet sour vinegar sauce with some cranberries. It's really fantastic. But there you go. The actual preparation, once you've managed to get into it, is really pretty straightforward.